We've gone a minute over from it till start. This is bad. Very nice. Cheers.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's stream. Apologies, it's going to be a bit laggy. Just waiting for the scenario to load up. It's quite a intensive scenario, it shouldn't be too long. There we go. Anyway, I'm just going to wait for the scenery to load up. Today we are here at London Bridge station, located on many different lines. You can see here we're driving 700 155 in the Pride livery. We're starting here, just wait for the scenery to load. Apologies about this. Today we'll be driving down a very special route today, the Sutton and Mole Valley line. We're just waiting on more information about our route, because you may have seen in the message there, we've been waiting outside London Bridge for about the past half an hour or so. We're working a heavily delayed Peterborough to Horsham service. Due to a serious incident, oops, I'll just turn the desktop audio on. There we go, desktop audio is now on. Due to a serious incident between London Bridge and East Croydon, nothing is able to run down the Brighton main line. So today we'll be diverting by route which are signalable now. Just tell us as we arrive into London Bridge, we've just been told. Anyway, as we arrive into London Bridge, let's say hello to everyone in chat. Hello to Robert Mwamba, hello. Hello to Essex Main Line. This is your favourite part today, it's mine as well. Hello to Sean, hello to Ian, Sarwar TV, hello. Oh, lots of people watching. I can't read Japanese very well, but I've literally just put your username into Google Translate. Translates as legal companion. Apologies about that. Hello as well. And hello to Pep EMU fan as well. Welcome everyone to the stream. You can see we have a Southeastern Class 707 which is currently arriving and on platform 2 here. This is actually an timetabled run that runs from, I think it's Grove Park to Cannon Street, that passes through just as we arrive, as a 465 arrives. As we load passengers here, I would like to introduce the final guest for today, who is JP Railway Photography 2021.
Hello.
Hello, indeed.
I was just at London Bridge a few days ago. What a coincidence.
Ah, so was I. Yes, hello there. Long time no see, indeed.
Unfortunately, I didn't see any 707s, but it's fine.
Yeah, the 700s, they're all right. They're shovels for commuters. I mean, that's the reason they were built for, really. But yeah, they're not the nicest trains. Have you done free roam in Train Simulator? I might do that. I know you can do spotting in Train Sim.
I think we started to do a spotting scenario, didn't we?
Yes, we're now ready to depart. We'll be diverted by Peckham Rye and also via Tulse Hill, Mitcham Junction, and then we should be driving this service down to Sutton. You may have a red signal here, please slow down and request permission from the signaller. We should have a nice calm run down to Peckham Rye, or will we have a calm run down to Peckham Rye? Let's find out. Yes, Southwest trains on test run with a 5 Quebec head code going from Grove Park to Cannon Street. They will be entering service with Southeastern hopefully by the end of the year, if not perhaps slightly later, a bit shady on that. But they will be introduced. Oh, you were at London Bridge Station last week, that's nice. London Bridge is a very nice station, it's probably one of my favourite stations in London.
I got to ride on a 466 for the first time in Florida.
The 466s are nice trains. They're like 455s, but they have nicer motors.
But to be honest, I almost got lost at Cannon Street. Charing Cross.
How can you get lost at Charing Cross? I mean, is it the underground part you got lost in?
Yeah. I was getting the Northern Line down to Charing Cross from Waterloo. Then Northern Line up to Charing Cross and Southeastern to London Bridge and to near Cross. But I accidentally went down the wrong way for the National Rail bit at Charing Cross.
Where are the train sounds? Is it just very quiet? I mean, I know the 700 is a very quiet train to drive. Yeah, the sounds are working as a 455 passes us. Talking of sounds, I've also done my own sounds for the Class 700, which I'm very proud to announce. I know the 700 is a very quiet train. Just testing sound, just to make sure everything is working properly. We do have a red signal up ahead, so we're just going to tab through this to go off the shunt signal down through to South Bermondsey because there's very little use station. We have a depot whistle. And we have we have a proper horn as well, so I've replaced the sounds also. The more eagle-eyed or perhaps the eagle-eared of you may have heard the door sounds at London Bridge have been slightly altered as well. I'm going to remain at about 40 miles an hour because we do have a 40 mile an hour limit, which is incorrectly, or it's not on the HUD. We do have a 40 mile an hour limit just as we go over the junction before South Bermondsey station, so I'm just staying aware of that. Yeah, the
When I got
700
to
something
London
is
Bridge on Friday, I realised that the service I was planning to get to New Cross was coming at the same time as the service I was on from Charing Cross. So I had to run from platform 6 to platform 2.
Oh yes, at London Bridge. It's quite a nice concourse there. I rarely go down it because I always change for Thameslink, but it is very nice.
And the driver decided to shut his doors 30 seconds early. So I would have made that connection, but the driver wasn't being nice by locking the doors to let me on.
Right, oh, whoops. I swear that signal was green. I swear that signal was green. We did not have AWS triggered. Not sure what happened there.
It was green, I saw.
What train is the 377? Anyway, let's figure out what happened here. Looks like the train's emergency brakes have triggered. You're just trying to find out why. The passenger alarm has not been activated. It appears to come from the safety systems. Please wait for further information. Obviously, I did make this scenario myself, so I know exactly what's going to happen, but let's find out. We're just waiting in the cab for further instruction from the signaller. I made this scenario myself, yes. Will you be purchasing the Cathcart Circle line on train symbol 2 on Thursday next week? Quite possibly. A track circuit failure has just been reported in the Queen's Road Peckham area. That will be what caused the emergency brake. The signal allows you to proceed with caution at a speed of 20 miles an hour until you reach Queen's Road Peckham. Keep a watch out for those signals.
This is going to be an interesting scenario.
Yes, this is, if you've read the description, it's probably one. This is a very, very, very difficult scenario. Even DTG's ultra hard scenarios don't get as difficult as this. You'll see why it gets so difficult later on. Yeah, the Cathcart Circle. It's not the nicest route in real life, but I'm sure DTG will have done a good job of it in Train Sim. Train Sim World, that is. It does have a whistle and a horn. It has the normal warning horn, and then it has a depot whistle. I recorded both of those sounds myself. I didn't steal them off the internet like on the 387. Because obviously being local to the East Coast Main Line, that's really helped. Hello to Irish Train Spotter 33. My life is Isaac 101. Also hello. I forgot to say hello to. Wait, you do have a red signal alert. It's really difficult to read out chat and also concentrate very hard on such a difficult scenario. So hello to Irish Train Spotter 33 and my life is Isaac 101 as well. I don't have Train Simulator, but I don't have a PC. That's a shame. It's a shame it's not available for PC, because it is a great game. You can see we've got a 455 with its headlights on in Queen's Road Peckham. I don't know why that is. Hello East Midlands Railway fan as well. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully everything's going okay. Right, the 455 now does have its tail lights on. It will shortly be departing and clearing the signal block just at Queen's Road Peckham. We should be able to decelerate, or we should be able to accelerate again. Yeah, Train Simulator, highly recommended. It's not. If you've been playing Train Sim World, then you'll notice it doesn't have quite the graphic immersion as Train Simulator, or it doesn't have quite the same graphic immersion as Train Sim World, but it's still a very good game.
Hello, the Chiltern Railway fan as well.
Yes, hello to Chiltern Railway fan. That's a horn for you. It's glitching out a bit. Can't figure out how to stop it looping.
I'm surprised how many people are watching this stream. It's absolutely mad.
It's got 11 people watching. We had 12. We had 13 at one point, I think. We've done really well this week. Yes, if you would like to join our Discord server, we now have a Discord server. We can accelerate. Then DM either me or East Midlands Railway fan, and we will send you an invite. It's just we don't want to send an invite on public chat because otherwise we might get spam bots or stuff like that. Yes, indeed.
I'm just gonna download Discord on my phone. I've already got it downloaded.
What do you think of the new livery of the HST? Ah, yes, the Intercity Executive livery. I really do not, this is a very controversial opinion. I really do not like the Intercity Executive livery. It just does not, it just looks a bit dull. So it's not dull, it just looks a bit dark and, I can't find a word to describe it. It just doesn't, it just looks dirty. Imagine if Train Sim 2022 looked like MFS 2020. That would be a gift to the world. Are you looking forward to the Class 314 releasing? Yes, it looks like a very, very good model by DTG. Not sure on the sounds, but I'm sure someone will make a sound pack of it. Yep, we're just being held at this signal up ahead. I'm assuming the train's still in Peckham Ride Platform 1. Why is it Cabaret 450? Superalbs, he was the creating the model of the 450. It's basically just a reskin 450, this train. That's why it has the 350 450 cab. I can't find a particularly easy way to import cabs. Something I am working on. I'm trying to make this 700 as realistic as possible over time.
Hello, Cargo Plane 007.
It's really hard to reach out, so everyone's sending so many messages in chat. Keep them coming. Excuse me. I missed a comment and you've written, oh, have I? Whoopsie daisy. Does anyone think the graphics are better on Train Sim World 2 than on TS? Definitely. Definitely better on Train Sim World 2 than TS. But I like TS because it's just so customizable. It has such a big third-party library.
B9112 failed at Birmingham, New Street, this morning.
It's 391.12.
I swear I saw that on Friday.
Yeah, Intercity Swallow is a much better livery. It suits the HST a lot better. Got something stuck in my throat. As another 700 arrives in. That's actually an Orpington to Luton service. It's on platform, I think it's platform 4.
Hello, any old train fan. My phone is broken, so I can't go train spotting.
Oh, that's sad.
Ah.
Something electric compressors are putting off air from the Class 313 EMU, unfortunately. There's slight detail differences. Yes, it's because the Superalbs 450 is which is the model that I'm using. I can't figure out how to import cabs. That's not us, that's the Luton train. And that's the Luton to Orpington.
Unless AP make an AP 700 707 717 pack, this will have to do for now.
I know that a couple of people have got models of the 707 or the 700s for Train Simulator ready. Hopefully they'll be released in the near future, but they look a lot better than the Superalbs 700. I think the Superalbs is just a temporary thing.
Have you seen my new videos?
I have not had a look at your channel for a while actually, Clark Carbone 007. I will have a nip down there after the stream. Yeah, camcorders are brilliant, although they are a bit on the pricey side, I have to say. But for most people, a phone is fine. I mean, optical zoom on a camcorder is absolutely brilliant because you can zoom into everything.
I wouldn't recommend doing Alien Border anytime soon, because the staff have a problem with you filming now.
Fabu-chan, if you're watching this, I'm sure you'll be offended by that. Because Fabu-chan, you live right next to Ealing Broadway. In fact, I was at Ealing Broadway a couple of days ago.
They have a problem with you filming over the fences for the fast line platforms.
Yeah, why can't TS be on console? That would be brilliant if it was. Right, I'm just checking my signals very carefully because we've got a blind curve just up ahead. I think that's a yellow. Single yellow signals.
Yeah, the main line would possibly be a better option filming from now. Because I got kicked off at Ealing Broadway on Friday.
Yeah, 6 main line. I watched your video from Acton Main Line. I've never thought to go to that side of the station before, but the views from there are actually amazing. They're a lot better than over the fence.
Apparently the limit for filming at Ealing Broadway is half an hour.
That can't be right. They can't check how long you're spotting there for.
I was at Ealing Broadway for less than 2 hours, and I got approached by this member of staff saying, sir, can you please leave the station? And I asked him why. And then he asked a question after that. Then he said, you've been at the station too long. You've been filming over fences for the fast signs when it shouldn't be allowed, and you're over the yellow line where my foot was over a little bit, but and it's still hobbling.
It's the staff station. They decide what they do with it. But it was a bit unfair that they didn't let you film there for that long. But there probably was another reason for they're not letting you spot there. Just not spotting there for over half an hour. That seems like a ridiculous excuse. There must have been some other reason.
No, that was the reasons that he told me, really.
They might not wanted to tell. Maybe there was some sort of security hazard with you doing it. Because some stations, they are very picky with their security. Yeah. Slough isn't a good example of that.
But I remember filming at Ealing Broadway in about 2018, I think it was, and no staff moaned about it.
That is odd. Clark Cutburn 007, my mum has finally given me permission to go to train stations on my own and with my mates. That is brilliant. Lucky you.
I think it's either 2019. No, yeah, it was 2019 the last time I went. That was 15th of July, I think it was.
Thank you for commenting and liking my videos. It means a lot. Yes, that's greatly appreciated. I enjoy watching your videos. I enjoy supporting everyone else in the train spotting community. Yes, the cab does. That's the third time I've said that. It's from the Superalbs 700. It's not my model. I can't find a way to change it, or at least I don't know how to change it. As soon as I can, I will. As soon as I can find a way, I will change it. Yeah, it does look like it is the 360 cab as well. Any other train games on console? I'm not sure. There will be a train game later this year. I can't remember what it's called. It's a mainly European-based game with incredible graphics, probably better than Train Sim World 2. It's definitely coming out on Steam. I don't know where it's coming out on Xbox. If someone can remind me of the name, that would be greatly appreciated. It's by a Polish developer. Why don't they give the Class 700 a better model? We're currently waiting for a bit more information on that. Hopefully very soon. Simrail, that's the one. Simrail 2021. Go have a look at it on the Steam store if you haven't already. It looks brilliant. I would produce more longer videos, but the storage on my phone is terrible, so I can barely do long videos. Oh, that's a shame. But short, snappy videos do really well as well. They generally get better watch time than longer videos.
Is Colchester Town in the train sim you're playing? Yes, it is. You have to have the GML London to Ipswich for that to happen.
Yes, the GML London which does feature the short branch to Colchester Town. And just very recently, this part of the Sunshine Coastline has been released to Train Sim. The bit between Colchester and I think it's Alford has been released for Train Sim. with more sections to come in the future. Hopefully very much so.
There's an update that came up on that group forum, and the creator that's making it is up to almost Great Bentley, I think it is.
Oh, that is good. I'm nearly up to Great Bentley.
No wait, almost Fortby Sutton, I think it is. I'll have a look.
I'll keep watching that group very closely. Ah, you don't have Steam. Oh yeah, because it's only a PC thing really, isn't it? But if you search it up online, then you should find the trailer for it. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm not sure how much the price is, but it should be releasing around September time. It got just down to London. I think it would be fun to do.
Right, he's just put an hour ago saying the section between Great Bentley and Wheelie for my forthcoming Sunshine Coastline extension in Phase 2 is now complete. This runs past the popular photographer's spot of Pine closing in Great Bentley and then onto the pass under the tie road, the A133 overbridge that runs between Fratton and Clacton-on-Sea beside Wheelie Bridge, Holiday Park, finishing with Fishing Lake and of course Wheelie Station. Not long to go until Fortby Sutton.
As soon as the full route is released between Colchester and Clacton or Walton, I will drive it. I will drive it for Train Simulator as soon as we have a release date.
It was also saying that he's going to try and merge the Walton and Mays and Clacton-on-Sea to London Liverpool Street.
So it will be included in the route. Now 18, it's your birthday today, is it? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday as well.
I wonder if 700 arrives on Train Simulator unexpectedly because of Brighton Main Line and all that. That would be good as well.
Yeah, that could be interesting as well.
This section is a very silly signalling system, well, it's a very generic signalling system. It's not the most advanced, but it checks whether the trend in the signal block and changes it to green signal as soon as you pass the signal before.
What's coming in Train Sim South Coastline?
It's SCL? Do you mean South Coastline by that?
Do you mean Sunshine Coastline?
Oh, Sunshine Coastline. Yes, that will be releasing in Train Sim very shortly. There's already a section of route available between Colchester and Alresford, with a section to Fortley Soken probably arriving very, very soon. That is available to download.
You have to have Google Drive to download stuff on that bit.
15 people watching. We're doing really well today. This is a record. Thank you for all your support. I'll be going to Acton Main Line, generally along London, hopefully on Saturday, so if you'd like to come with me, CSM, then that would be great. Unfortunately, I'm having quite a difficult time because I have lots and lots of exams coming up in the next couple of weeks or so. So now's unfortunately not the best time to do train spotting. I will be taking a break from it until about early July, or end of June at the very earliest. These streams will still continue to run. I'll try and make them available as much as possible. But if I do feel like work is just coming down too much, then I will postpone the stream.
What about Clapton? Is that on there? Yes, it will be eventually. Once the developer that's currently making that route has finished the whole thing, then Clapton will be on there.
This Clacton will be on there very soon. I'm sure very certain people will be happy. And that will mean that all the branches of the Great Eastern are complete, because all the Crouch Valley line has got Shenfield to Southend, and Southminster, has also got Marksday Sudbury. So that means that the only branch that we're missing is the Sunshine Coastline, now passing Mitcham Eastfields with its staggered platforms, level crossing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes, thank you for that. Yeah, I just wanted to let all of you know that if you I'm still here, but I may be uploading less and perhaps streaming less if I feel like it's getting too much.
I'll probably do the same at some point.
Here we have the disgusting sound of a 387 passing us.
when I did have the opportunity at Edinburgh, I did see some special liveries, so I can't complain about that.
Red signal, I don't know why. Oh no, not now, maybe. Okay, let's go through.
I saw the NHS 802, I think it was. Is it 802 or is it 800?
It's an 802. Is it 802023 if I'm not mistaken?
It's 020, I think it is.
Something like that.
Yeah, I saw that pass. Pride 800. What else? The Captain Tom Moore one. And I think that's about it, I think.
Saw a lot. Yeah, the 387 sound is disgusting. I'm going to record sounds for the 387 very soon. It's on sort of my it is on my local line. I should be able to record those and put them into Train Sim. I'm just in fact learning at the moment how to do traction motor sounds with Train Sim. The sounds you're hearing right now are actually from the AP450 sound pack. So these aren't my sounds. I'll be riding the Mitcham Junction. You can see a tram has pulled in on the tram platforms. Can we go a bit further along the platform? Tiny bit.
Just to let everyone know that there's a rail tour on the 19th of June, which is the Flying Scotsman from, I think it's from London King's Cross to York, I think it is.
Yep. I will go and see that. As a 455 passes us.
Can you be a team on Train Simulator?
I don't think so. Train Simulator is not multiplayer.
It's only a single player from the moment.
Train Sim World is not multiplayer either. If you play Stepford County Railway on Roblox, then that is a brilliant example of a multiplayer train simulator game. It's absolutely brilliant. We're now at Mitcham Junction. That's the station we're at. You can see that the train didn't quite fit on the platform. I might have filmed here. I'll let you know on information on that.
Can you be a tram on Train Sim?
Yes, you can. Here is a tram right here.
Good example.
It's available from UK Train Sim. Oh, I thought you said, because I remember someone saying earlier is Train Sim multiplayer, but yes, you can be a tram in Train Sim.
What station are you at? Crap, the train just said.
We've just left Mitcham Junction. That's a 1972 tube stock. It's great in Train Sim World. Just turn my phone off, there we go. Just because of the curve around Mitcham Junction, because we are a 12 car, it takes us quite a while to pass the speed boards, but we're now able to accelerate up to 60 miles an hour. Next stop will be Sutton. What?
When I was putting up Bushy on Friday, I got on the 319 down to Bushy from Euston. And when I got to Bushy, I was filming it out, and I noticed that there was a driver at the back of the train. Not the guard, but there was another driver at the back. He saw me, gave me a thumbs up, and blew his horn. And I was like, okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Are you sure that's not a guard? The guard's usually, or sometimes a guard can be in the rear cab, and if
I saw the guard at the middle of the train. I was speaking to him.
What's this? Why do we have red signal up ahead?
I can ensure it was another driver at the back of the train.
Maybe not a driver, not sure why he was there.
I've seen that happen a couple of times on CVC.
Right, I am expecting a train very close in front of us. I'm just decelerating. There must be a train in the signal block ahead of us, just stopping at Hackbridge. Or stopping at Carshalton. So yeah, I'm just going to decelerate a bit. Reminds me of Navigation Road with the tram and the train. Where's Navigation Road? Is that in Manchester? Is Navigation Road on the East Didsbury line with Metrolink?
I'm just creating my own scenario at the moment.
I see Manchester area. I really shouldn't have gone through that red signal. That was very silly of me. I should have checked the yellow aspect before. There's one Indigo. What I was about to say Indigo. One India 54 is still waiting on the platform there. Just waiting for it. Like a sat nav. A bit like a sat nav, yes. Navigation route. Right, one India 54 has just left Carshalton, so we should have a yellow. Yep, there we go. We now have a yellow signal. Can proceed. Whoops, we can now proceed into the signal block at Carshalton. I'm going to proceed about half the line speed, so about 30 miles an hour. That's my general rule with yellow signals. If it's a red signal, then I'll decelerate to about quarter the line speed. Well, I'm not particularly very good at doing that.
When is the next time that you're off to Colchester?
Oh, that's a good question. When am I going to go to Colchester next? I'd quite like to revisit Colchester, perhaps in the summer holidays.
Yeah, we could both do that again. I'll be down for that.
Because last time I went up there I lost my portable charger at Stowmarket. My camcorder ran out of battery, so I had to film on my phone, so I didn't get the best of shots there, but I did have an enjoyable time there. I had an incredible 745 pass. And we do have a green signal, so I'm just going to accelerate to 30. It's between Chester and Manchester Piccadilly en route. Yes, talking of Chester, I'll be up there in the summer holidays as well. Hopefully be filming around Manchester, Liverpool, because lots and lots has changed up there. Quite like to see the 769s as well.
They're only doing, remember rightly, all the edge to somewhere? I can't remember.
On August 14th and 15th, Mayflower will be at Colchester, so I recommend going there. I'll be there also. Oh, nice. Lots of steam rail tours have obviously started again after things have opened up again. That's good to see.
Yeah, I saw that link. My nan sent that to me. I might go see that.
I saw Mayflower just on Tuesday passing Shepherd's Bush. I'll tell you a funny story. Me, the Great Eastern Train fan, and Jamie, we just arrived at Shepherd's Bush. We're going to do transport roulette. And then you sent a message on the it was actually you, wasn't it? That sent a message on the transport general section saying Mayflower due through in 10 minutes. So, and then as soon as they arrived, the first thing I said to them was Mayflower's due in 10 minutes. And they were like, no way, so let's go see it. And it was 33207 with Mayflower on the way. Brilliant shot.
Wait, did I send that? I can't remember.
I'm in the middle of filming and photographing Class 3 769s only on Transport for Wales, so yeah, they're not the most reliable trains, are they? But they are nice. It's nice to see 319 life as it's been extended. Also, their unreliability has obviously been carried over into their new life. Let's see whether the signal is red. Yes, it is. As we do have another horrible sound of a 377.
I thought it was going to be an AP 377 bypassing.
I was going to put this scenario on AlanThomsonSim, so I just want to keep the requirements as minimal as possible, but assume if all of the requirements for the Sutton Loop Valley lines is the AP 377s, if I could replace them all with AP 377s, I don't see why not.
I'm trying to think if I should run a 12 o'clock to 1 from Wigan to run Littlefit or not.
Just heard a horn there, not sure what that was about.
I'm actually going to run an airport.
Just waiting outside Sutton. Is the signal block clear at Sutton? Yes, it should be. I'm just going to wait for the train to pass this TVC 963 signal just ahead, and then we will proceed into the station. That's because we've been following one India 54 the whole time, because obviously everything's just literally been diverted. You can see one India 55 is behind us as well. Everything has been diverted via this branch, so it's getting quite busy. Yeah, GWO was supposed to be releasing theirs in May, but they've only just started testing, so it's probably going to be a while. Big delays with the 769. 769 is supposed to be introduced almost 2 years ago. So unfortunately, I need to head
trying
off now, but
method
it was a good stream, and I shall see you soon later. Yes, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed.
I'm just trying method at Wetton, if I can fit 12 car at Wetton or not. I'm just moving the carriages up.
I see.
See if that changes anything. I'm not sure.
It's supposed to be live at 4:30. Sorry for being late. That's absolutely fine. John, I was at Ealing Broadway on Tuesday. Josh was there on Friday as well. He'd been told that he couldn't film there. I know you're a local to Ealing Broadway. Have you ever been told that you can't film there? I'd like to hear your information on that. See whether it's just a one-off thing or whether it is a problem at Ealing Broadway. As we arrive into Sutton, where passengers can change for services to West Croydon. No, I was there on Tuesday. It was absolutely pouring.
Yeah, it was pouring and spitting at Ian Broadway.
You were there on Friday. I was there on Tuesday.
It didn't stop until like 4 o'clock where I was.
Yes, indeed I was. Just gonna ask, have you ever been told to stop filming at Ealing Broadway before? Because Josh was, when he went to Ealing Broadway on Friday, he was told that he couldn't film there for more than 30 minutes. And that seems like an incredibly unreasonable excuse. Yeah, I might have misspelled myself there. I went on Tuesday. I went last Tuesday. What was that? People on the floor again, aren't they? Bit of a glitchy route, but it's not the most glitchy in the world. But you do get things like this happening.
I have been told not to film at Cardiff Central once.
Cardiff Central? That's interesting. Didn't think that was going to be the sort of station I told you to stop filming at, but fair enough. Our next and final stop for this scenario will be Epsom.
Oh wow, let's get into the stream because I'm late. You can rewatch the stream after this. It's on. Feel bad for you, Josh. LOL. Because the Ealing Broadway incident.
Yeah, these things do happen. One India 54 is now well ahead of us, so we should be able to accelerate up to line speed.
I'm a bit surprised the staff didn't say anything when I got here. When I got to Ealing Broadway, I should say. Because of security guards. Is that a recent thing that happened, or is that a thing for a while?
That must have been, well, I think he's referring to when he got kicked out of Cardiff Central. 0377 is that? West Ealing's not half bad for spotting. It's got a bit of a fence there, but you get the quick change on Greenford branch if you're lucky as well. Hanwell's good as well. Been to Hanwell before. Got good views from the end of the station. Acton Main Line very good as well. If you have a yellow signal just up ahead, that means that the train is in Ewell East's platform. Or it's just left Ewell East platform, so we should have a yellow signal. The idiots posted them, but everything has changed in there. You, Josh, PTG Rail, and others are my favourite YouTubers. Oh, thank you. I only watch Josh as well. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. PTG Rail is good as well.
They are idiots, most of them, but everything is changing now. Hello, CP Trains.
Hello, CP Jones. Yes, indeed. We're just talking about the cab. If you weren't here earlier, the cab is from the 450. It's because Superalbs' model of the Class 700 features this cab. I don't think there's any way or there's any easy way for me to change it, unless I can make a completely different 700 cab on Blender. I don't think anyone's done that.
Charlie, what's your next stream? It's in the description if you want to have a look.
Yes, next week we'll be driving a Josh Jones Class 222 from Sheffield down to Leicester down the beautiful Josh Jones Midland Main Line. LazyJoe, I don't watch him, but I've heard of him. He does lots of good train sim videos.
I don't think driving a 12 car service down to London is a good idea, is it?
Which stations in train sim can fit 12 car trains? Whittam can.
Not really.
Well, just about.
Well, the rear car is hanging off the platform. That would be a problem, not.
Oh, it's going to hold 11 cars. Do we
I
have
don't know if I should drive an 8 car service down to London or not.
Do an 8 car?
Yeah.
The AWS sounds like the one from the Class 68. Yes, it is the. Yeah, it is the same AWS. It's from the 68. This is the real AWS. It's on the Class 700 as well. I did these sounds.
I like it when 12 cars leave stations. They go on forever when you're filming.
Yeah, it's quite interesting, particularly at peak hours. You see 12 cars, you don't usually see them.
Unless they're going that sped, then that's fine. Need to go to Newport Station.
Newport Station. I've heard many good things about Newport. Quite like to visit there sometime. Perhaps on one of my visits to Chester, I could head down there maybe, but unfortunately the Coast and Peaks ticket is not valid down to Newport. I don't think it's valid any further south than Shrewsbury. If I'm not mistaken, you can get a direct train from Chester to Cardiff Central, can't you?
I think so. I have no idea.
Blind Curve, I think we have a red signal just up ahead, because it is Epsom Station, and we do have a 20 just before. See, the sun is just going, yep, we do have a red, the sun is just going down. What's your favourite Great Eastern Main Line and Sunshine Coastline station? My favourite station on the Great Eastern Main Line, that is a very difficult question. I think would probably have to be Stratford. There's just so much there, there's always something to see. Sunshine Coastline Station, I haven't really visited the Sunshine Coastline Station, but I don't have an opinion on, so I'm going to have to say Colchester. But Colchester is a very nice station. I have a question. When you use the thing where you can see where all the trains are going, is it an app on your phone? It is a website called Real Time Trains. If you just search up realtimetrains.co.uk, they'll give you real life timetables of where all the trains are going as they pass by the minute.
It shows ECS movements, freight line trains, rail tours, passenger services, and whatnot, and other stuff.
Yeah, it is brilliant. Right, 1 India 54 has just left Epsom, just waiting for it to pass the next signal.
Pass 444 from South Western Main Line, Bournemouth bit.
I don't actually have the Southampton to Bournemouth South Western Main Line, but the Class 444 and Pride. Thinking, because it is Pride Month after all, and we are driving the 700 today, we could make it like a weekly thing where we drive a different train in Pride livery. That could be a fun thing to do.
Perhaps we can do it from Portsmouth Harbour, perhaps?
Could do.
Because I know the 444s go down from
Yes, that is definitely a suggestion. The Pride 444 I do have in train sim. I'm sure that could be involved at some point. Colchester, Stratford and Moxtay are my favourite. Moxtay's a nice station as well. Colchester very nice as well. Yeah, it's like a list. It's a list of trains, like a timetable. Class 91 has a Pride livery. Whoa! Get off the end of the platform. What are you doing?
800 008 has Pride.
I don't think LNER has an 800 Pride.
No, they don't.
Epsom can only fit a 10-car train on its platform, so we're just going to head right to the end of the platform and hope for the best. And this is where the scenario will conclude for today. I could drive down to Horsham, but there's no scenery, so it won't be particularly interesting to do. But as soon as the Mole Valley line is updated, it will be nice to drive down to Horsham.
I keep remembering the South End to Liverpool Streets route you did. My favourite video on your channel. Nice video, mate.
I guess I must visit the Great Eastern in train sim. There's just so much to do. Whoops, scenery glitches just now, but no big deal. I would like to revisit the Great Eastern in train sim. There's just so much you can do.
Perhaps when the Sunshine Coastline comes out completely, maybe we can do Clapton or something to London, perhaps.
Good luck. Oh yes, King's Cross opens tomorrow. Fully reopens. Nice to see. Yes, 9720 and Class 745. You are a true Great Eastern local. Yes, Faberchan, that is a good idea. Anyway, that just about sums up to this week's stream. I really do hope you've enjoyed. If you did, then please do click the like button down below and do consider subscribing if you're new and you enjoy my content. Next video will be from Bromley South. That should be released at some point this week. Also, do give Josh a sub as well. He's on a roll with his uploads at the moment. Yeah, that's no big deal for Faberchan if you're late. That's no problem at all.
I've got a premiere at 6 o'clock if anyone's interested.
Oh yes, Josh does have a premiere which is at 6 o'clock on his channel. It is from Carpenter's Park. I'm sure he'll appreciate if you go down and have a watch later this afternoon. That's all from me this week. I will see you next week. Would you join Discord after this? Yes, I will join Discord. See you in a bit. Bye everyone.
Bye bye.